got a big NFL game for Saturday, December 30th between the Cowboys and the Lions. Both playoff opponents, should be a great game. I do have a 5-man. Hopefully we can replicate what we did on Thursday where we had a perfect slip. So hopefully we can do that again. I am going to be taking 2 of the Goblins and these 5-man that I have. So let's get started and start off with my favorite one of the day. And it's going to be Jahmyr Gibbs. And for him, you have several options you can take. You can take his rushing yards, his rushing attempts at 10, which I like. This is definitely going to get bumped to 10.5. But I'm going to be taking his fantasy score. Another alternative that I'll be taking will be his rushing and receiving TDs. If you want to take a demon prop, this is a good option as well. I'll be taking his fantasy score at 14. He has a ceiling of 30 or more. He's been averaging 20 past couple of games. He's been on a hot streak. He is my favorite one to start off. Next one is David Montgomery. And for him, I'm going to be taking his rushing yards at 55.5. Even with Jahmyr Gibbs at running back, it seems David Montgomery is the primary weapon, as Jahmyr Gibbs also gets receptions. At 55.5, I think he's going to have about 70 or 80 yards against the Cowboys. So I'm going to be taking the more on that. Next up is Kalif Raymond. He is a good role player at 1.5. He's been getting more receptions. This is a big reason why I'm going to be taking at 1.5. He's been averaging 3 or 4 in the past 8 games. So I'm going to be taking his receptions. This might get bumped to 2. I like it right now at 1.5. I think he is going to get these receptions at 2 or more. Next one I like is Tony Pollard. And for him, I'm going to be taking his rushing yards at 58.5. I think they're going to be covering, if not double teaming, CeeDee Lamb, as he's the primary weapon for Dak Prescott. I think Tony Pollard is going to get some of the running game going for the Cowboys. And he is the primary running back, so I'll be taking his rushing yards. I think he'll have like 70 or 80 in this game. And my last one will be Dak Prescott. And I'll be taking his passing yards, but I'll be taking his passing yards at 249.5. Not sure in this. I have him somewhere between 250 and 300 yards in this game. He might go off and have over 300 yards. That's a very possibility that might happen. But I'm going to play it safe and just take his passing yards. His fantasy score is a little bit too inflated for me at 23. If it was somewhere in the 21, 21.5, I would take it. But at 23 seems a little bit too high, unless he has like 3 or 4 touchdown passes. But I'm going to be taking his passing yards and his goblin prop. I forgot to mention that Tony Pollard was a goblin prop at 39.5, not 58.5. Sorry about that. But I'll be taking his 39.5. Even though I still think he's going to go over 50, 60 yards in this game. Just to play it safe at 39.5, you can easily cash this. But if you want to switch Jahmyr Gibbs to get a demon in there, I suggest you take his rushing or receiving touchdowns if you want to offset the 2 goblins that you have going down here. So mix and match, several options to choose from. These props are definitely be getting bumped as the day. Please like, subscribe, comment. I appreciate the support. I do have 2 earlier videos covering college football and college basketball. We had a great day for Flex Friday. Hopefully we can continue the winning streak since Tuesday. See you guys in the next one.